Alright guys, here's a little clip of what's coming up ahead. We have a split window vert. I'm going to have this a little slower, a little more detailed what's happening there. These are really rare. There's a bunch of oval window cars, a bunch of split window cars, barn door buses, 23 windows. We're talking about every type of Volkswagen coming up ahead. An incredible event. You guys just hang on. It's coming soon, but I wanted to get you guys first the view of the camp, and then we'll get into the show later in the video, so stick around for it. Hey guys, here we are at the Blackstar Campout, which is what leads into the El Prado show. This is actually a really large place, so it's going to be hard for me to give you guys the total view here in a short bit. But I just wanted to ride through and just kind of show you some of the areas that people are just camping out, get ready for the show. We've got Pop VW's magazine bus here, looks like. We've got a lot of things going on. Everybody's hanging out, camping. So up here in this area is where most of the dry campers are. So that area over there has hookups. So there's it's a really big camping area. I'm going to try and film it real quick here so you guys can get an idea of the whole scope of things. There's just a crazy amount of people here. It's so spread out though, it doesn't look as big as it actually is when I'm riding through. But if you can imagine through the time that I'm spending riding through here, hopefully you can see enough of it as we ride through. It is just massive. This venue is way bigger. The camping area of it is just way bigger than the area. I have to go quickly whenever there's music, guys, so sorry about that. So they have the dry campers are out here along this area. Oh, there's some really big, I think those are cottonwood trees. I would not want to camp under one of those. Old tree, man. They could fall down and get you. But even this area, we call this area the swamp because it was 3 feet high in grass and they just mowed it real quick and turned it into a little area to camp in. So it goes all the way around there. There's stuff going on way out there. Gonna speed up again. We got some music. We got stuff going on over here. I mean, there's rows and rows of people down there. Volkswagens. They also bring their RVs to this because this has a lot of hookups, and well, these are like electrical only hookups and electrical and water hookups, and they have the ones with waste dump and everything on up the road way a little bit here. So we've got this whole area. It's crazy. This is the VTO guys are around here somewhere, and then you can just see there's just tons of cars here. Stuff that's going to be in the swap meet tomorrow. So if you stick around, we're going to see some really neat stuff tomorrow. It should be massive as far as the show goes. So there's all this here. Man, I mean, this is huge. And I haven't even got through, this is like 25% of it. I don't know if I'll get the whole thing. I'm going to make my way around real quick. Let me get through here. So over here is what I call the Sahara Desert. It is hot. We've had really a heat wave. We don't normally have weather this hot. If your guys are here and you're going, man, this was way too hot. Well, this isn't always usually our beginning. That's where I'm at. I'm not going to camp here more than one night. There's no way I'd stay here. It's just too hot. But if you can see, there's even people camped way out there, and those are 100-year-old cottonwood trees. Branches could fall off those things. In fact, one fell off of one of the trees yesterday and came very close to hitting. It landed on their stuff. It didn't very close to hitting people. Big branch, about 8 inches, 10 inches round. So we're talking about pretty massive stuff. So if you can see here, this whole area is also part of the camp. So we're just kind of surfing around, go check it out. So these areas here are with the hookups. So if you wanted to come next year or the year after, I don't know, hopefully they're going to be happy with us. But they have, you know, the waste dump and all that on these spaces. So yeah, we've got all these here. And these take the big RVs, so guys can really camp in luxury, I guess, if you want to call it camping. There's a lot less dust over here. If you're in this area, you'd probably be much happier because there is less dust, and it has real nice restrooms. So like that, if you don't want to use your RV one, you know, and this is paved, which makes a big difference. The other area, there's quite a bit of dust. So guys kind of moving on that thing there, just trying to get around this quick enough to where you guys can kind of see it. So all this is all the show. It's all the pre-camping event. Started I think Wednesday and goes to Sunday night. So guys were staying until Monday, I think. And up here is the raffle with all the people. So I'm going to go ahead and end this portion here. We'll talk to you guys a little bit later in the video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick ride around so you could see what is here. I'll talk to you later in the video. Here goes the lantern walk. Long walk. A lot of people. Give it a bicycle lantern. Alright, so it's morning time. Haven't had my coffee yet, but just kind of working my way around here to the camp. Going to my bus. I'm going to move my bus out of the way so I can move it into the place where I can be in the shade. I saw this cool converted VW thing here. It's kind of neat. Yeah, we got to move over. It's just crazy. This place is so... I'm not going to call this El Prado. This is Rancho Harupa Park. So I don't know why they still want to use that name. Blackstar Campout's appropriate, but I sure don't need this. Anyway, let's move it over there and check it out. Mod Squad. All right, so we are at the El Prado show here. This is by the lake. So right now we're at the Type 3 section, and we're just checking out some of the cars here. It's a nice little notch right here. Didn't make them in America, so there's not that many of them here. Only servicemen brought them home most of the time. Being in Riverside, we were near March Air Force Base where a lot of servicemen came home with these, so we had quite a few around here. Yeah, these are really cool. You know, I don't know the whole history on these, but I know that they're, I think it's Swiss postal. So they're really neat looking. Air-cooled engine in the back, if you guys have never seen one. Yeah, these are neat. Out here all by itself. So yeah, we get these, I saw this double cab the other day. It's really nice. There's some patina on it. He did a lot of metal work to it. So the bottom section's been kind of made to look original, but did a good job though. I'm here with, what's your name?
Yeah, my name is Mark DeSouza.
Mark DeSouza. This is his double cab.
Yeah.
Really nice double cab. I remember you mentioned you did some metal work to it.
Yeah, I started on the metalwork, and then I had Jason Stranton Motorsports. He actually came and did a beautiful job, finished it all up, did it, you know, everything. And then he did actually, he's a great painter as well. So he did the blending of the paint, and then he did like a matte clear, so you can't tell the original metal where work was done and all the paint. So
that's really cool. They did a nice job. Funny thing is you can see it in the camera, but in person it just looks like it was just always this way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you narrowed the front beam?
No, I didn't. So I actually got it from Greg Banfield for Vintage, warehouse.
Nice.
He's the one who does front suspension, rear suspension, and he was kind of like my one-on-one for a lot of the information. He helped me out a ton. Like, I'm restoring a 51 split window bug right now. I've been on work for that for the last 8 years, and so that's a lot more technical. I say that because the parts are, there's not a lot of stuff here in the States.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I called him and got lucky with the suspension stuff, did a Slam-O-Matic on this. And then he kind of gave me pointers and tips who to contact and all these people. And so then this was my COVID build. So I started April, November 2020. And then we finished in November of 2020.
Nice.
Got to work from home, so I got to do stuff at home. So yeah, cool. I did everything on the brand new brake lines, wiring. All the door seals are brand new, everything. So we try to keep original windows, try to do everything original glass that I could.
I see.
But this also, keep in mind, was, I'll show you the inside as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Everything was rusted out, and we had fleas. Yeah, I put all brand new interior.
Yeah, look at this.
I used the original pocket from the original door panel that was halfway patinaed.
Oh, yeah.
So I took it out.
That stuff too.
Yeah, I kind of tried to keep some cool. I kind of bring everything I could that I could bring back to the vehicle to give it like its true original glamour, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I love it.
And then added the new stuff. So vintage speed shifter.
Oh yeah, you got the shifter.
Yeah, racing shifter. Nice. Then we have a vintage speed exhaust as well. To go with the motor and all that good stuff.
Look at that around the speedometer.
Oh, that's Steve. Yeah, Steve did speedometer. He does amazing speedometer work. Speedo King.
Just the patina around here,
Oh my gosh.
Cool, and then this, look, it just like rusted. So cool.
Well,
awesome.
Jason, and that was the beautiful thing about going with Jason, because he knows he can do that, and it's a difficult trait to actually know how to not just be able to do metal work, but also to blend and all that stuff. And it was tough, but he knocked it out. I think he did a beautiful job.
Hang on a second. Okay, so I was looking at your engine. It looks really nice. Look at that, guys. And what size is it?
It's a 2234cc motor. It's got a dual 48 IDAs, Weber IDAs. Nice. Got to do Weber.
Oh, those are real Webers, huh?
Yeah, real Webers. Yeah, I got those. Yeah, the Redline Webers from CB Performance, like your hat. Yeah. No, I got lucky. I got the last set before the price increase, so I definitely got lucky on that. And Rick Wright, he's actually Wright Gearboxes. He did the engine, and then originally the carburetors he had set up on was a 44s MPs on there, and I didn't have the best of luck with those, so that's what I ended up bitting these on there and kind of took it up
dialed in.
Yeah, well, I took it out, took the motor out again, and did it myself, and then fixed some little oil leaks that I had, and then put those Webers on there, and then
and you got the Porsche set up, so it's a lot easier to work.
Yeah, and that's a Bernie Bergman fan shroud, and I put the extended oil cooler in, oil filter, so that way it rolls to a C-Trab extended oil cooler. That way it runs about 3 feet away from the engine, tries to cool the oil the best it can, because I'm in Dallas, Fort Texas.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah,
wow,
so we cruised through from Texas.
Did you drive from Texas?
Here, let me show you the plates. So there we can get
it.
There you go.
All right, so it's cool. Came all the way from Texas.
Yeah. Well, we had to hit Octo, we had to hit the Classic, we had to hit Prado, so we got to do all that fun stuff, man, and came with my whole family.
Very cool. Wow, that's a long drive. We've done that. Where in Texas are you from there?
We live in Hurst, Texas, so that's between Dallas and Fort Worth. So,
man,
it's like,
that's a long drive, man. I feel it.
This right here too, all this right here, beautiful work. This canvas.
This canvas.
If you can see it, this is actually a gentleman named Jack.
It almost looks
in
original.
Poland. Yeah, he's from Poland, and he does the stuff, and he does the metal too. You see the metal and everything here too.
Really nice.
Yeah. So, and I had all this. I just powder coated everything to match the hubcaps that I had powder coated in the wheels.
Nice.
So then that way, there is new paint on it, but it's just on that.
Yeah, but it doesn't stand out new paint. It stands out like original with some patina.
We wanted to do it right, and like I think my ideal goal is to have a dove blue truck, and that could fit all of our family in there, so that we could cruise and have a good time and come to shows like this and do stuff.
Look at the patchwork here. This is cool. And just from old. Somebody kept it on the road.
When Jason was going through this, he, knocked out this whole section down here, and he's like talking about what we wanted to do here. And he was saying, man, what do you think? And I was like, man, let's leave it. I think somebody thought this was a good idea. Maybe this is a 70s or 80s repair, but I think it gives it that little character. So we left that alone.
That's what they had. That's what they didn't have MIG welders back then. And,
Yeah,
it just was a different time. And I did a lot of stuff like that back in the early days. And that's really cool.
Well, it wasn't. You couldn't. You could get welders, but it wasn't as easy, and it wasn't as. It was no YouTube to kind of go look at YouTube videos.
That's what I do. So, all right, man. Thanks for sharing it with us. We'll talk to you a little bit later. All right, so we got a nice, cool barn door. I was just visiting today with Jehu Garcia. If you guys ever watch any of his channel, he has a lot of information on electric cars and how to do electric conversions and stuff like that. If you're interested in that, he does a really good job on that. This is a cool early barn door, really nice. Original. Look at the wheel. Those beauty rings are really cool. I like those early ones. I don't see that many of them on buses. Yeah, let's stick around and check it out. Original bumpers, man. Those are cool. It looks like a lot of original metal too, because it's still got rust holes in it. Really nice. Yeah, nice. I know what this is. I bet you he drove this out. Yeah. This should be the guy who writes the articles for High VW's Lynn. He does the transporter talk. So I think that's his. This is his. I'm pretty sure. And he drives them out. That's usually how he gets them here from Idaho. Pretty cool guy. Very, very smart guy. Really knows these things inside and out. And we have here the row of things. Let's go down here. We got these all the way along. And things everywhere, kind of a things section. They try and section this show up. We don't really know if it's going to be here next year or not, or if it's not here, it's probably not going to happen again. But this is a really nice show. It kind of took over from the Classic, and what could happen is the Classic may end up coming back to being king again. It's really hard to say. We got the things section here. Let's go check it out. So as the cars start to roll in, we get these ones here. It's original paint, looks like to me. Gulf blue, is that? You guys tell me. Oh, looks cool. That perfect patina. And they cleared over it to keep it original, looks like to me. Another, still got the original paint on the air cleaner. Decal, or maybe they put a repop one on there, but it looks cool. I think it's original. Look, it's been repainted, of course. See the peeling clear coat. It's kind of a obvious part of that, but a lot of original stuff on that car. Old 1300. What's that? Got to be a 66. Two-tone. Oh, what this is. What do you guys think? What's that? Retro radio. I guess it's a retro. It looks neat though. It's not original or old or anything. It just looks cool. Well, I'd say this is one of those colors you either love it or hate it. So it's up to you. Or love to hate it. Got some camber there going on, guys. Found a shady spot. It's gonna get real hot today. Near 100 degrees. Which is not like the way it usually is all the time here. It's just had a little hot spell this week. Usually the beginning of June isn't that bad. Just depends, it's hit and miss. So let's look at the inside of this one. Yeah. Black is beautiful. That's what that is, black. I don't see any other sheens in there. It's a lot of black. I feel hot just looking at it. Ah, looks like was a TC in red, or maybe they changed it a bit for a little more red and a little less purple. And it's a decent looking bay window here. I don't know what white that one is. I forget what the name of it is, but pretty darn white. Gotta love these. You Europeans saw a lot more of them. We didn't, and they were just neat. I like Type 34 Gias. Type 3s, man, they drives really nice. I'd like to drive one, but I've never driven one, but they apparently they drive really nice, and I like the look of them. They look a lot like a early Corvair. I used to like those too. So. One of these ones. Big tires. Buckshot 2. That is a unique roof. I don't know if I've seen that many of those. It looks like a boat upside down. Let's look at it. Yeah, it looks like you could just take that sucker off and put a motor on it. Use it. Yeah, it seemed like when I was a kid there was tons of these around. They're becoming more and more extinct. Let's go look at the dune buggies here. Whole row of dune buggies. I mean, I don't know which ones are real makes, which ones aren't. I don't know what the difference is, honestly. I couldn't tell you. Look at that. That one's using the dirt. That one, I suppose, is a real Myers makes, and I would say this one is too. But he's got his label on there, and this one does. Huh, that looks pretty neat. Let's look inside. Got a stock steering wheel. That looks like totally out of place. But I love stock wheels. Little 2-barrel motor. Doesn't take much to make one of these things fly. I don't think this is a Myers makes here. I don't think so. Different style. Let's look at it. No, I don't think it is. Like I said, I'm no expert on these at all. Like the metal flake in that bad boy. Whew. When you do that, you have to put this clear on there and sand it to get rid of all the, makes it just so the lumps and bumps from that metallic. Sand it all out, more clear on, sand it, more clear on, sand it, and then final coat of clear. It's a lot of work to do those big giant metal flake like that. This one says a Myers Makes label on it. Could be Myers Makes, I suppose it is. Let's check out the inside. Is that a real hearse shifter? Very well could be. Definitely not the expert on these at all. I mean, I really don't know much about them at all. So, I'm not the one to ask. This one here is cool. This thing here is made to go off-road. Man, look at that. It's Fox suspension, long travel. Man. Still use the same original style beam, but you know, it's not original at all. It's definitely totally modified. What do we got in the rear? Fox in the back. Coilovers and shocks. And it's Subaru powered. Is it turbo? Yeah. Don't think it is. Nope. Nope, not turbo. How'd you like to be in that when you're driving it? White bone harnesses in it. 5 points. Cool. That is neat. And you notice how they have a lift-off cover. That makes, one of the things I noticed on working on these things is they're just so hard to get to underneath the hood. And that's kind of neat that it has that. These both have this here. So, yeah, Fox suspension on this one. Single coilovers. Or King in the rear. Oh no, King springs. Fox shocks. Interesting. Yeah. But again, power plant on this one looks like another Subaru. well, not an Austria aspirated, it's definitely injected. So it doesn't have a turbo. Nice. Another Type 34. Let's take a look inside.
Yes, he's got a bug in his mind game. Original owner.
Dennis, your mom, we have a...
Right, let's walk around. This is a really nice looking car. Everything's kind of dirty. Sorry guys, we're in the dust. I got a really nice looking bay here. Looks like it's been polished too, like it's older paint. Crazy. Alright. Run through some of the bugs here. We got Flaybob Airport close by. If I can get it in frame. Did I get it? There it is. Cool old classic airport, classic planes in it. Really cool place that place is. Got the verts. It's early and it is really hot in the sun, guys. Right, so it's just crazy here along the fence line. I mean, this thing is just huge. You guys, I'll never get through this whole show. So let's have to, this is a really clean high roof right here. I gotta tell you guys, this thing, it is so hard to get one of those that straight. Somebody worked their tail off to get that thing that nice. That is just crazy. Look at that. This in the other video, and I wanted to be able to comment, and there was nothing but music playing around. It's one of the reasons you'll see me reverse a video is if I have too much music playing, or any music, I'll just reverse it or kill the sound and put music on there. So yeah. Look at that, so frost in the window. See if you guys can see the scene here. They got a little play place going on. I don't know, maybe my grandson will show up later today. It'd be nice. We'll see. He'd be all over that sucker. And in the water park they have here. So we got nice and dusty cars from the thing. That's just reality. Right across the street, we got Randy and Doug, the RAD channel. I'm not sure if that's legal. They are going to Hesse-Schuldendorf. I don't know how if you say this right. Hesse-Schuldendorf, and they'll be getting some footage for that. So make sure to stay tuned for that one. And that's going to be really cool. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime show coming up in the next couple weeks here, so you might want to get on their channel, Randy and Doug RAD channel, and check that out when it comes. Plus he may have some other footage of the show. So I know I've had this car a lot of footage, but And if you guys like the narrowed look, there you go. And then we got your extreme camber in the back. If you guys are into that. We'll look inside. What flag is that one? I don't know. Don't recognize it right off the bat. I like the plaid. That looks kind of cool. Whoa, there's a lot of it up there. Holy crap. That's a lot of plaid. Well, looks like I have some music coming up here. We'll just go ahead and move back to music and talk to you guys later. There he is. Came out to look at this thing. My grandson loves this place. Look at all the kids.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I won't obey. You cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap.
you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on the tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
hard to follow you guys.
Hey, you're doing good.
It's doing pretty good.
These bikes keep it up.
Yeah? Oh yeah. Whew. Just a Kubel.
Yeah.
Eh,
The lid can't see its weight model.
yeah.